Welcome to a mind-bending journey into the realm of reality as we explore 5 strange clips that will make you question the very fabric of the world we live in. In this video, we delve into inexplicable phenomena that challenge our understanding of the universe and raise the tantalising possibility that we might be living in a Matrix-like simulation. Buckle up and prepare to have your perception of reality turned inside out as we present 5 intriguing pieces of evidence that suggest we may exist within a digital construct. Is this the red pill you've been waiting for? Let's find out. Man in the side view mirror. In June of 2023, a video started circulating around the internet depicting what many are calling a glitch or break in the Matrix. In the clip, the anonymous driver of a vehicle films a convertible just ahead of him on the road, stopped at a red light. It's when the driver zooms in on the convertible's side view mirror, things start to get weird. Take a look. It's pretty clear the reflection of the man driving the convertible does not match the movements of the actual driver. When he looks up, the reflection appears to continue looking forward or down, and the reflecting head does not jerk like the man does in real life. Many people view this clip and argue the reflection in the side view mirror is actually showing the person in the passenger side of the convertible and not the driver. However, look closely at the beginning of the clip when the entire convertible is visible. You'll notice there doesn't appear to be anyone sitting on the passenger side, and that the driver is the lone person in the car. Of course, skeptics continue to argue the passenger simply isn't the view of the camera's POV, and is too small to be seen from behind. Yet the reflection in the side mirror shows an adult male, who certainly would be big enough to see from a sideways perspective of the convertible. To make matters even creepier, notice the blue car driving alongside the right of the convertible at the beginning of the clip. It looks as if the blue car disappears in thin air, just as the cameraman zooms in. Now this could just be an optical illusion as it moves out of frame. However, when considering the glitch in the Matrix that's about to happen, it does make you wonder, is this part of the world a scene where the simulation and reality merge? Or is this a clever hoax? What do you think? A half-rendered sky. A couple of years ago, viewers all across YouTube and TikTok marveled at this atmospheric phenomenon after someone uploaded a video showing what appeared to be a half-rendered blue sky. Before we dive in though, you have to see it to believe it. Take a look. Upon first glance, many viewers argue the drastic changes in the sky along such a perfectly straight line is proof that the sky hasn't loaded in this part of the simulation. Others argue this bizarre sighting is nothing more than anti-crepuscular rays, the fancy way of saying rays of sunlight that beam through small holes in the clouds. When these rays stretch across the sky in odd directions, it can form the perspective of a split sky, especially around sunrise and sunset, and in areas with a flat open horizon. However, some people aren't so sure that's the cause in this video. They argue the drastic changes in colour appear as if a filter got stuck halfway across the sky, rather than a ray of sunlight splitting an area of the clouds in half. What do you think? Just a coincidence of atmospheric conditions, or did the simulation fail to load the entire sky at dusk? The sky resets. Sticking to aerial phenomenon, this next video surfaced at the beginning of May 2022. TikTok user Gemini's86 posted an alarming discovery she made via her door camera footage. In a clip taken from the early morning hours of April 24, 2022, at around 3:36 AM, the camera captures the night sky doing something that is absolutely unsettling, against the grain of normalcy. Check it out. Viewers are very quick to remind you that this footage is actually a series of still images rather than actual video. Skeptics immediately point to their own door cam technology, explaining that some cameras have a setting that takes time-lapse photographs. These same skeptics believe the camera simply malfunctioned and instead of recording footage, took photos throughout the day instead. At first glance, this might seem like a plausible explanation. However, the TikTok account who posted the clip was quick to respond. She stated her camera has never been set to time-lapse mode, wasn't at the time of the discovery, and that she didn't mess with any of the other settings before or after this video was filmed. There is also video evidence that the uploader is telling the truth. Take a closer look at the background in these still images. As the sky gets brighter and brighter, you'll notice that every single object in the frame stays still. Nothing is moved. None of the cars are parked in different spots. There is nobody walking by or driving by. The only thing that changes is the light in the sky, and the night to day to night effect we see transpire throughout the clip. The TikTok account was quick to point this out as well, explaining she had driven the white car on the left side of the screen at 10 AM that day, and was gone for an extended period of time. This means that if these images are time-lapse photographs, they certainly aren't from April 24th, as you'd see the white car disappear once the sky became daytime. So if this isn't a time-lapse or glitch in the camera, could it be a glitch in the matrix? Did an explosion light up the night sky? The night in question was clear, and there were no storms in the area, so it couldn't have been lightning. Did the sky revert from night to day on accident? For those who believe this is all a simulation, they might argue it was on purpose. For what reason though, we'll probably never know. A new dress controversy. This next glitch in the matrix is hard to catch, so watch closely. In early 2023, a video went viral depicting a series of bridesmaids walking in line in front of a camera before the bride-to-be stepped forward to finish off the video. However, something else started getting noticed by eagle-eyed viewers, and it's blowing their minds to say the least. Watch the bride at the end of the video and see if you can find the anomaly. People started pointing out that as the bride initially steps into frame, she has a very pronounced slit in her wedding dress, right at the front of her right leg. This is no subtle slit. The opening runs all the way up to her thigh and can be seen very clearly as she turns the corner. Yet when the final bridesmaid walks off screen, the slit in the dress has disappeared. There is no opening at the bottom, in the middle, or at the thigh level. The bride isn't standing still either. She is moving around and takes a couple small steps forward. This is an important detail, as there are dresses that show a slit when the subject is moving, but have no slit when the subject is standing still. Still, skeptics are convinced this is not a glitch. They are adamant the dress is folded shut after the bridesmaid walks away, but even after many views, slowed down and zoomed in, there is just zero proof that the dress has a slit in the final seconds of the clip. Whether or not it's a trick dress to drum up controversy, clever video editing, or one of the most bizarre optical illusions around, there's always the chance that the slit closed up and fused with the rest of the dress in real time. What do you make of this one? Beyond the parallax effect. This final clip is certainly not one of a kind, but rather symbolises a newfound fascination by many all across the internet. In a clip shared and reported on by the local news, a passenger aeroplane is captured hovering over a bridge in the Bay Area of California. It appears as if the aircraft is suspended in mid-air, unmoving, as the rest of the world moves around it. Take a look.
It's like something straight out of a sci-fi movie.
A plane appearing to hang in midair over San Francisco. Your eyes, they're not playing tricks on you. It's actually an optical illusion called the parallax effect. So when you're moving past another moving object and it appears to be stuck, the video has gone viral with some people calling it a glitch in the matrix.
Yeah, I wonder if it's still there.
Even the announcers in the original news clip waste little time in explaining the phenomenon as a real optical illusion known as the parallax effect. The parallax effect occurs when you look at an object from different viewpoints and it appears to move relative to the background. In simpler terms, it's when you're in a car and you see objects closer to you passing by quickly, while objects in the distance seem to move more slowly. This happens because your eyes are at different positions as you move, so they see things from slightly different angles. However, many familiar with the parallax effect claim this is not a good example of the visual phenomenon. They point to the plane in the clip and highlight the fact that it's not moving at all, let alone at a slower pace than the person taking the video. It's low enough in the air and theoretically moving at a quick enough pace. We should see it at least fly over and across the bridge. While it may very well be true, the distance and speed of the plane is creating a bewildering example of the parallax effect. It's nearly impossible to convince our brain that's the truth. The image is incredibly unsettling and does seem to hint at something weird at play. Combine that with the fact that human flight and airplanes themselves shouldn't even exist, and all of the conspiracies circulating airplanes and chemtrails. It's not hard to believe the unbelievable. So what do you think about this one? So that's it for this video. We'd love to know your thoughts on whether you think any of these videos prove that the simulation is real. Are we seeing glitches in the matrix that slip through the cracks, or is that elusive red pill still waiting to be taken? There are quite a few of these videos out there, so if you enjoyed this one, let us know and we'll cover more. Regardless whether these videos are real or not, just their existence and our interest in them makes you question what is reality, and why do humans have a fascination with it not being what we think it is. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.